What's up, everyone? This is Ryan here. Today I'm want to do a talking video of the Stihl GTA 26 mini chainsaw. I really hope some point this year will get used this year again this year, the 2025, because like I said, this machine's been used almost like a couple of times already. This machine's actually, but there's one thing I do raise something like this because I do like this machine a lot because you see how much spending this thing's like this. So I do hope some point this thing will get used at some point this year for 2025, which it will. It definitely will get used at some point this year because you know how expected the things like which it will get used again at some point this year because but it hasn't been used since it was sitting for 2 months. You see, because like I said, we don't use this chainsaw this often, which I hope at some point this thing will get used at some point this year for 2025. Like, this is a 2022 model, so this thing came out since I was still in school, you see, because I expected, but I hope at some point this thing will get used at some point this year for 2025. Like, which it will get used again at some point because, like I said, it will get used again at some point in this machine. But I do like this thing a lot because you see how much expected this machine has been used almost like a couple times already. But I hope I promise you this thing will get used this year for 2025. I promise you this thing will get used this year, and I hope at some point this thing will get used this year for 2025. Which it will. It will definitely will get used this year at some point. But this is a pretty nice looking chainsaw in my opinion. So this thing will get used again at some point.